Hello, everybody. It's Joan here. So this morning I got up, went for my walk, um, took the dogs for a nice walk, a little later than normal, but I said, you know what? I'm not letting anything stop me. I'm just going to do it. It's up to you on whether or not you're going to change and choose what you want to do and like change you and choose what you want to do. Um, for myself, it's been a really interesting process the last little while. For the past 4 months, I've had to go through a lot of internal um, restructuring and figuring out like what who I thought I was and who I um, wanted to be, and like it's time for change, right? And I read a thing. So 4 months ago, something happened, and I've been like going back and forth on it a lot, trying to transform like a butterfly, like a caterpillar into a butterfly. I think in um, every situation that we go into, every place where we get hurt, every um, I think we transform into somebody else. So the person we thought we were isn't who we get to be anymore. You know, we get to transform into somebody else. And a lot of times the problem comes in is that we are we're trying to fit back into that person, and we can't. We can't be that person anymore. Something's happened and we got to transform. We got new knowledge. We got new um we're new, all of us, like the whole thing. Everything is new. Who we thought we were before the incident, who we are after the incident, all of it has transformed us. And we get stuck trying to figure out how to fix the person we were instead of manifesting into the person we have now become. So then we get angry and we get frustrated and we get stressed and we get depressed and we can't be that person anymore and we don't know how and we got to let it all go. You know, we got to like just allow the process. So if you have a bad day and you're feeling bad about it, you know, let it go. Don't worry about if you weren't who you wanted to be yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Today is all there is. The future isn't here yet, although you get to imagine how wonderful it will be, how perfectly awesome it will be. Right now, you're just here, right here in this moment. And it's time to allow yourself to transform into the beautiful creature. Maybe it's a dragon. Maybe you're in an egg and you're ready to hatch. I don't know. But whatever it is, you get to be who you want to be in every moment. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we say things and sometimes we do things that are totally against character. And, well, maybe it's not even against character. Maybe it's just you've had enough, you know, and you say something out of haste, right? Or and then people leave, you know, they no longer want you in their life. That's on them. It's not on you. You keep doing who you need to do. You know, stop. I think a lot of times what happens is we then feel guilty. Oh my gosh. And we go through the whole guilt trip. Or we take something way too personally. And then we go through the whole rabbit's hole of, wait a minute, oops, maybe I shouldn't, and blah, 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 right? All that stuff that we put on ourselves. And yet we, it's so easy to get caught up in the brain. You know, the brain is trying to keep you uh, safe, let's say. it's been doing its job while you've not been there for so long that it doesn't know how not to. I can't figure out where I'm going to hold my camera, and I'm holding it funny too. But anyways, um, so it's been doing a good job of keeping you in survival mode. Well, it's time to let go of survival mode and start living. Even if you don't go anywhere or do anything, we got to keep you living. We got to start you living. We got to start letting go of all the crap, growing and learning. And that's what I've been doing this past 4 months. So I started in January the blog posts that I've been doing, and it's just every single day I'm just doing posts about growing and glowing. And I it's really for it's a really good process to choose for yourself that it's time to let go of things. So when things pop up, like even this morning, I had a thought process and I was like, wait a minute, why am I focusing on that? I don't. So 4 months ago, something happened, and it's been a work in progress for me, and somebody that I care very deeply about is no longer in my life because they chose it, and that's pretty hard when somebody does that. You know, they just choose that. That's it. There's no working it out. They're just done, right? And especially when they mean so much to you. So for me, there's so many things that I could, like, I think I could do, right? Because I got to fix this. But it's not mine to fix. I didn't break it. I didn't stop it. I just said what I said, and maybe it wasn't the right thing to say, but it was the thing that I needed to say for me at the time. And I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. I apologized afterwards, but anyways, enough about that. I didn't want to go into that. You get to choose who you want to be. You get to do what you need to do. You get to grow however you want to grow. You get to be who you want to be, like I said. Life is too short to be living your life by other people's rules. It doesn't work that way. You can only be the lead role in your story. Don't let anybody take over the lead role. And when you have a baby, your babies do for a little bit. When you have, because they have to, I mean, they're your first priority when they're babies, right? But don't let everybody consume you. Don't let anybody consume you. Manipulators will come in and manipulate. I'm sure we've all gone through that. You get to choose who you want to be. Love who you are. Be who you are. Do what you want to do. Learn from your mistakes and learn from the horrible things you have to go through. Learn from them. It's all up to you on what you're going to do and who you're going to be. You are amazing just the way you are. Grow. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't. And no matter how much you try and reason it in your head, you can't understand. You can't. You can never understand what other people are going through. You don't know. So, yes, you may have said the wrong thing. Yes, you may have even apologized. It doesn't matter. You don't know what they're going through. Don't blame them for what they're doing or what they're going through. Just send them love. Don't try and reason it out or try and figure out what you're supposed to do next. You're supposed to let it go. Let it go and let the universe take care of it. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back. But let them have this time. Send them love. Fill yourself with love so that you're overflowing. Do your work on you so that you don't need anybody anyways. Jeez, we all think we need somebody to fill us up. We only need us to fill us up. And the minute we fill ourselves up, the minute we keep it real to ourselves, the minute we allow ourselves to transform into whoever we're supposed to transform into, life gets easier. Stop pushing against it. Start filling yourself with love. Situations happen. Shit happens, you know. Things happen. Do you. And let everybody do themselves. Love more than you ever thought possible. Forgive and let go. And we've talked about forgive before, but I'll do it again real brief. When you're holding on to stuff, it's you that's hurting, nobody else. Nobody else is hurting. Sorry to tell you. Just you. Yes, people around you can feel whatever's going on, but only you are really hurting you. So let it go. Let it go. Grow. Oh, the more you grow and transform, the more amazing it is for you. Let it go. Grow. And then you get to glow. Because you're no longer holding on to stuff that no longer matters. And the only thing that matters is living your life in every moment, loving more than you ever thought possible, especially yourself, because you are worth it. You're worth it. And I love you. So today, allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to grow into the person no matter what happened yesterday. Don't beat yourself up. Keep going. You're amazing, and I love you. Make an amazing day, everybody.